Hi, this is Rara, and I'm a clinical application coordinator for Phoenix area. And in this presentation, we're going to go over clinical reminder reports. Our learning objectives is to discuss the function and uses for reminder reports. You're going to demonstrate the due reports. You're going to demonstrate template creation, and we're going to demonstrate assignment of report templates. The reminder report menu, and this is the menu option BEHORM reminder report. In this menu, we have the due, review, the user template reports, and also the user due reports. In the PXRN reminder report menu option, we have a little more reports we can pull. We can also do the review date reports and finding users reports. The other tool, the extract tools for EPI tools that you see here, and the GEC tool, those are not used by IHS. Uses for reminder reports. You can use it for patient care. You can look at future appointments and then which patient needs an intervention. You can also look for past visits in which patient missed an intervention and an action list. You can also use it for inpatient, which patient needs an intervention prior to discharge. You can identify patients for case management. For example, diabetes patient with full control. You can identify patients with incomplete problem list. It's also helpful for quality improvement. It provides feedback to the team and providers. It identifies best practice and identify high performance. It also could be a management tool where you can aggregate reports by facility, service, and by team. Although clinical reminders could do a lot of these quality improvement reports, you can also perform similar reports with the iCare tool. So let's explore the first set of reminder due reports. You can find this report on the PXRN reminder due menu option. Also, you can find it in the BEHORM reminder due menu option. The function of this report, it has three functions. It looks back over time to discover who still has unmet reminders. It looks ahead and get a list of patients coming who needs to have a particular reminder done. And it gets a summary number on percentage of reminders unmet at a site. So to create a report, you will go ahead and select what you want to create. In this example, we're going to create one for hospital location, which is the most common. We can select certain locations. We can select all hospital locations or all inpatient location. We can also select a clinic stop code. So in this case, we're going to use select hospital location. We're going to select test location. That's our clinic. Then we're going to select previous encounter. But we can also look at future appointments. Now let's go back and review patients that we're seeing to see how many of them had the reminders done. So that's why I selected previous encounter, and this is my time frame. Then you're going to select service category, and I'm going to select A for ambulatory. If you choose a detail report, you only can select one reminder, and if you select summary report, it'll let you select multiple reminders. I'm going to select detail reminder. I'm going to have it not sort by appointment date and not to print the medical record number. And then the particular reminder I'm going to select is IHS tobacco screening 2013. So next we're going to go ahead and if we want to save this report in a template, so if you do this report each and every month, you want to save it in a template. You can also print it as a delimited output and you can store it in Excel. So here's the detail of that report. So in the detail report, you have a numerator, and these are the total patients that were seen at the clinic during the time frame. Applicable is the denominator, which in this case is age. If we do a summary report, we can choose multiple. So in this case, we're going to look for tobacco and alcohol screening. And here's the criteria of our report. This is the summary report. And this is what you'll see. You'll see numbers. So you have the denominator and the numerator. So these are the total patients in the clinic. Future reports. It lets a site look ahead to see who is due for something to be done. Often run weekly for a clinic to see who needs a mammogram or pap smear, etc. Usually want the detailed report on this to get the patient information. So here is an example of a future report. Reminder templates. The selection criteria used for a reminder due report can be stored in a template for future use. When running a reminder due report, you may select an existing template and run a new report using the parameters from the selected report. You can also save the patient list generated from this report. So here I'm creating a template, and it's going to be called Tobacco Screen. You're going to be able to visualize the predefined criteria for your template. And then users can still edit some of the fields when using a predefined template, such as the starting and ending date, since they will always be changing. So here's one that I used, and I was able to change the start and ending date. If you edit anything here, you change the original template. So do not change the template name here. You can change any of the other fields, perhaps use a different location. Be sure to change the title if you are making a new template. If you're changing the reminder and it's a detailed report, you must delete the reminder there before you can add a new one. Some reports can have additional reminders added on. You're going to delete the old reminder, and then you're going to add the new one. At the end, you can change the template name. You can create a new template here, but don't change the name when editing. Access to templates. CACs have access to all reminder reports and templates. You can give other people access to certain reminder templates. First, the CAC needs to assign the templates to the user. Then the user will need access to this menu option. So let's go over the reminder due report user. And that's one that the user will have access to. Access to templates. CAC have access to all reminder reports and templates. You can give other people access to certain reminder templates. First, the CAC needs to assign the template to the user. Then the user will need access to one of these menu options. So you can give them the PXRM reminder due or the BEHORM reminder due. User report templates. It's going to allow modification of the PXRM report template user parameter. This parameter defines which reminder report templates are available to a restricted user. So this is where you're going to go ahead and assign those users. So here I'm using sequence to assign a user. And now let's go over the review date report, which is only available under the PXRN review dates. This menu option allows you to run a report to find computer findings, reminder definition, reminder dialogues, and reminder taxonomies that are due for review. A cutoff date may be entered, and all review dates prior or equal to that date in the file will be reported. Here's an example of a review date report. And let's go over the Finding Users report. This report provides a listing of the reminder definition, reminder terms, and reminder dialogue in which selected clinical reminder finding was used. This can help you troubleshoot when new lab tests, drugs, etc. are created, and we need to find where these tests or lab have been used within our reminder logic or dialogue. So this is an example of that report. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and select lab, and I'm going to select one particular lab. It's going to show me where that lab is being used. So once you complete the report, it's going to ask you, do you want this report to be delivered in in a Mailman Message. If you select yes, this is an example of what you will get in that message. Now the Mailman Message is going to send to the Mailman group that you have set up under the Clinical Reminder site parameter. This concludes our presentation on Clinical Reminder Report. If you have any questions, please contact your area CAC for further information or contact your local CAC. And I hope this was useful, and thank you for watching. Bye now.